Hi guys, hope you're doing well, and as the title suggests, yes, I'm building a gym, a proper gym. Mainly calisthenics and boxing, but a proper gym, for me anyway. I'm not usually into gyms or lifting heavy weights, but this is going to be a whole room dedicated to making this body a little bit less crap than it is. It hasn't gone down well with the missus, who's hiding in the bedroom over there, but anyway. We're working on it, and it's okay. We'll get there in the end. But we are approaching our 50s, and we don't use this house the way we used to. My mum and dad used to come and visit. We'd be playing around here. We used to spend Christmas time in this area. The girls, my daughters who have now left, they're all studying and working. I used to watch Teletubbies in here, and they used to do their homework in the playroom over there. So now they're gone. Most of the house is just sat empty. And the worst offender is the living room behind these doors, which was when my parents used to come. They used to stay in there. And anyway, we'll access it from the other side. And now the bed has been moved from the bedroom to the living room. But it's more than a living room. I mean, I've shifted the sofas. It does look a little bit like a tart's bedroom at the moment, but I haven't bought anything apart from a puff, as you do. But I've just shifted the pictures around and some furniture. So yeah, the elephant picture was in the bedroom. You've got a nice terrace that we can now use, but we've got a few issues with that, which I'll go into later. And yeah, you can sit and chill, use this area, which we never did before. This sofa used to run along here, and the TV was in that corner. So it was basically I'd walk through here and go, oh yeah, that looks a nice room, but never sit in it when it was a living room. So now it's like a bedroom suite. And I bought a dodgy Moroccan carpet, which wasn't blue in the picture. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just leaving it there at the moment. The office over there as well, so I can, do some editing and work in there, which leaves, we've got the toilet in here, which is just a normal type of toilet. So I don't think it's been scrubbed recently, but anyway, there you go. It's just like a normal toilet, but nice enough. So that leaves next to the tart's bedroom. I don't know, I might have to alter a few things, but the empty bedroom. And the bedroom is no longer a bedroom. Wardrobe's going to be shifted out, so I might put a big wall mirror on there. And the pull-up station's arrived. First bit of equipment. So, yeah, let's get going. Alright, bloody hell, that was a workout in itself. Well, I've got a few issues. The first one being, that thing weighs a ton. It's like 44 kilos. I didn't realise it was that heavy, and I'm a bit concerned about the wall. I've got a huge bracket here to go on the wall, but I don't want to have that kind of weight hanging off. I don't know, I've got a lighter bag there, which is fine. The next problem is the wardrobe. I've just remembered that it was so big we had to bring it through the window, and the windows hadn't been put in then. So it's basically too tight of a squeeze. It just fits through the door, and there's not enough turning area here. I remember we tried it before we had to bring it through the window. I want to actually bring the wardrobe, have it here, because at the moment I still feel like I'm sleeping in the living room, and it matches the bed. It's like a set. And the Chinese cabinet could go into the main part of the house. So we've got the guys turning up to clean the air cons. They're going to put the punching bag bracket on the wall. I'll have a chat with them about the wardrobe, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it through that window today. Oh well. Yeah, I was going to put a rowing machine there. Anyway. Right, so the boys are cleaning the air cons. 350 baht per air con. We got 4 units to do. I showed him the wall mount. He didn't seem to think there was a problem with the weight. I told him it was over 40 kilos. The first thing he did though was check the bathroom. He was asking me about the pipes. I'm pretty sure they just run along the bottom. I don't think we got any pipes up there. Anyway, I suppose we'll find out if we do. So, yeah, see what happens when it goes up. Nương 2 oh Sam เก่งมาก
เอาขึ้นเลยไหม
ใช่ได้ลองได้นะ
ยัดมึงกดคอมึงจะอุ้มใส่นี่นะรู้ ใส่หูเลย
เป็นไงโอเคนะ
ตื่นลูก
โอ้Don't high tip, no? Goa, Farang Goa. Oh, it looks alright. If I'm using it on a regular basis, maybe in like 2 or 3 days on the trot, I might just leave it on the stool, take off the weight, and I'm going to be having 3 bags anyway. This is a 1.20 m, which is only 15 kilo, which has a lot more swing to it, which should be fine. And a 90 centimetre, which is even smaller, so you have to get your footwork going. This really is for just heavy pounding, and I think it's okay, but I don't feel comfortable leaving it hanging there at that weight. Yeah, done a good job. So I paid 1,400 for the air cons, and I gave them 600 for everything else. I was happy with the work, cleaned up after themselves, very good. Okay.
นี่ได้โชค
โทรหาเองนะขอบคุณมากครับ Yeah, great bunch of chaps. They also put the curtain rails up for me. I'm going to get curtains in here. I can't do drill stuff. I usually injure myself. And yeah, I need to get 2.80 m. I've measured it. Curtains. Pretty. I don't think I can. They're not your bog standard length. So I might have to get the missus onto that. Some more gym stuff's turning up tomorrow. But yes, these doors haven't been used for donkey's years. We use the other terrace most of the time. And the wood is damaged now. The rain hits these doors and the sunshine. And in the hot season, the wood, what's the word? Shrinks. This is the cool season, so I can open these doors okay. But in the hot season, this one fell off its runner. So we just keep this locked, and we've got some, it's not termites, it's just rotten wood that needs fixing. So this door's okay, I can come out here. But look, no mountain view. I remember there being a beautiful mountain view, so this needs to be rectified immediately. Voila. There you go. Sit having ginger tea. Mountain view. I keep going on about mountain views. It's time to, get some of my own going. So, I'm going to repaint this. Jet wash. This is, as I said, very unused terrace. Need to fix that slide door. And, that puff's growing on me. Anyway. Let's, I need to introduce you to the new member of the team, actually. Right, lurking around here next to Bob's uncle, and the bougainvillea is looking rather grand. I do always recommend bougainvillea, especially in the hot season. It looks fantastic. We have sitting next to Big Bertha, who we've seen on the channel before, who needs an upgrade. She's not looking very big at the moment. Is the illustrious beast, 7.5 meters in length, and a fantastic cutting mechanism. You hardly have to use any effort, and it cuts through pretty thick branches with a saw, lazada. It was about, I don't know, 800, something like that, 1,000. And it's fantastic. I've done all that. I've done loads at the back there. It was really overgrown. You couldn't even see the garage, and I've gone a bit mental on this one. But it is going to be hot season soon, and it'll be a mess anyway, so I'm cutting a lot of the stuff back. And I can see the view, the mountain view from the office as well, which is a plus. But yeah, I've got a bit of a mess going on here. This sort of thing you think, yeah, it's a good idea to start, and then when you finish, it's a bit of a nightmare. And this is the peacock flower tree, or the fire flower tree, I think it's called. And they have these pretty nasty thorns. So yeah, got some fun and games to come. Mrs. has been moaning at me for cutting everything back, but I did the same with these two. There's two here. They've already grown back a bit, and I could hardly see the garage. They were so big, so I think it's better. I don't think she'll notice anyway.
3 days later.
Right, it's been a busy few days, putting stuff together, stuff arriving. New arrivals in the gym, and also the Tart's bedroom, which is just off the office here. Yeah, I got to go with the poof. I got into my circles, and I got a circular rattan mat, which kind of blends the two areas together. Because I don't know, with the wardrobe not being there, I still felt like I was sleeping in the living room for some reason. But the rattan mat kind of blends the two areas together, and the Moroccan rug is growing on me. I like it now, especially at night. It doesn't look too blue there. It was supposed to go there. I got a little one that I might change later for the poof. Brought my horns in. What else to get? A couple of little lamps. Not expensive, I think 500-600 or something. It's probably come from Chiang Mai, but everything's from Lazada. They're very nice at night. And this is from a basket making shop on Lazada, and they do wall decorations. And they have these little weave things, and they just stick on with a bit of blue tack, and they go quite well with the elephant. I'm getting into my interior design. So yeah, little placemats from a very good shop on Lazada called Lucky Store, I think it's called. They do very nice stuff from Chiang Mai. I've got a couple of mirrors they're gonna go either side of that big painting. They arrived this morning and very well packed. I've got two of them, but they're like a teak little bits of wood, so they look quite nice. And I'll put those up either side of there, and I might put a couple of mirrors up here or something here, I don't know. Mirror on the ceiling? What do you reckon? Is that pushing it too far? Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, the gym. What do we have? What turned up? Well, an exercise bike, but I couldn't find my gym shoes, but there you go. Running machine, mincing a little bit. I didn't realise I was a mincer, not very manly, but anyway. And then a rowing machine. And there you go, all finished. Yeah, connected the TV. I've turned the sound down. No Billy Idol because copyright and all that. It's worked out good. A bit snug, but it's very happy with the finished product and things that were delivered. And I'm going to recommend and go through the equipment quickly in a sec, but I've got everything I need here that I would use in a gym anyway. It's not for building muscle, like heavy weights and stuff. I'm into my calisthenics and boxing, but I can recommend this. If you like boxing and it feels like you're hitting someone, it takes a hell of a punch and a kick. My wife kicked it, and she kicks like a mule, believe me. And the only issue is it needs to go on tiles, a very flat surface. It doesn't work on concrete or polyurethane or this type of flooring. But I'll get another tile to match the floor. And but yeah, highly recommend. About 2,300. The big bag was 2,000. Comes pre-filled. This is a 1m50 version. You can get a 1m80, which is 60 kilos, and this is 44, I think. So it was heavy enough. The shop was very good. We had the bracket came from the same seller actually, but we had an issue with the corner. It was bent a little bit, so we got onto them and they were fine. They whacked a new one on a truck the next day, and we just had to hand over the damaged one, and everything was great. So highly recommend this shop and the product. The pull-up station, yeah, again, very happy. It was about 2,300 or something like that. Can do all your push-ups, you've got your dips, you've got your leg lifts, and all different pull-ups, different hand positions. And if you want to build muscle, I do if I'm feeling super strong, which doesn't happen much these days. You can add weights into a backpack, which I've done previously, and do calisthenics, press-ups and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, highly recommend that. The ab bench is the basic version. Is about 600 baht. You can get ones with bars that hang out. You can do press-ups and all that sort of stuff, but works fine. I love this bike. I can't recommend this enough, to be honest. It's a poor man's Peloton. Now Peloton is a top US exercise bike manufacturer, but this one is the Chinese version, and I love it. It came beautifully packaged. It has magnetic resistance, Bluetooth, so you can connect to the app. Has all the display on your phone or your laptop, or you can have it on the TV. It connects to Swift as well, so you can actually go riding in the mountains. And I just love it. It's so quiet and smooth. I have had the bikes with the cables for resistance and not magnetic resistance, and they're noisy. They're usually not that good, but this I highly recommend. 7,000 baht, which I think is a bargain. You can get 3,000-4,000 baht ones, but I'd give them a miss if I were you. Right, yes, this bad boy. Did my homework on him. You can get cheap ones. It was 16,000, but you can get cheaper ones for 7, 8, 9,000. But the issue with those is they're low horsepower, so you're not going to get much over 10 kilometers an hour. You're not going to get any incline, and they're just this has a suspension thing as well, so it's very good for your knee joints. So yeah, it came beautifully packaged again. Delivery was great. Very heavy, about 80-90 kilos, but works great, and connects to the same app as the bike, so you can go running around Brazil or something like that. You can just watch yourself on the telly. So highly recommend that. And the rower, I just got the small one because I wasn't sure about the space, but very happy with it. Had very good reviews. My only issue is the top resistance level isn't that strong, but it's strong enough to get a decent workout. I might upgrade to the one with the water bottle that spins around if I move the wardrobe. But overall, very happy with everything. I'll leave the links to all the shops and the equipment. But yeah, bear in mind you might get unlucky. It all depends on the delivery driver and who's packaged your product. So, but I've been, as I said, very lucky. I was expecting some more damage. So for everything in the room, exercise equipment wise, you're looking at 40,000 baht for this gym, which is cheaper than an iPhone. It's basically 30,000 baht for the cardio equipment, the rower, the running machine, and the exercise bike, and 10,000 for the boxing gear. And I forgot the mat. Yeah, the mat's pretty good as well. That was about 400, 2-meter mat for skipping. So yeah, cheaper than an iPhone 13. And yeah, not the top range equipment, but I've done my homework, as I said, and hopefully it kind of puts up with what I'm going to throw at it. And yes, use it I have. Very impressed over the last week or two. And try and get the mountain in there. Yeah, all right. I was a road runner before, but I'm completely converted to a treadmill tart now. I love it. You've got your aircon on, you can put your music on, you can gauge your progress, your joints are better off. Someone said, why don't I just have a gym outside? I've got all this space, but it's the heat, the dust, the air. I can't do anything outside at the moment, really. I'm only coming out here to make this video. I've been inside most of the time because the air quality is so poor. I've got PM 2.5 filter on the aircon, so I can do what I want in there. So I'm very happy with all the equipment. But was it a mistake, as the thumbnail suggested? It was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I didn't even think about a gym. I just thought of bringing the bedroom in, and I thought, well, what are we going to do with that room? It was like, what are we going to have? Another living room, a movie room? I thought, no, have a gym. Why not? And I haven't actually lost a bedroom. I've actually gained a living area that we actually use. We never used the previous living area, and I've gained a gym, so I haven't lost a bedroom. It's just kind of expanded the use of the house. So I'm very happy with it. I've got to make some little alterations to the tart's bedroom. Was it mirrors on the ceilings and all that sort of stuff. And the wife was actually quite happy with the gym. She's been using the bike, but the main reason why she was upset actually, and this is something that you need to know if you are in a romantic relationship with a Thai lady, never say the word gig. And I made the new mistake of saying, well, with the back doors here to the bedroom, it's a great little back way or back entrance for my gigs, just as a joke. It didn't go down well for like a week. And so never mention the word gig, which means mistress, in front of your Thai missus, even in as a joke. So, and if you've had past history. So there you go. Yes, I hope you found this useful, enjoyable, all that sort of stuff. People are saying they're not seeing my videos in their feed. Can't do anything about it, it's YouTube. I'm getting messages saying, well, have you stopped making videos? No, you need to press the bell thing, the notification, and then maybe you get the notification. YouTube are just crap. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say, yeah, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.